Salutations, citizens, Jackman here, and we are back in Pokemon HeartGold, the randomized subscriber Nuzlocke. And we are back in... I forgot the name of the town we're in, Olivine City. There's a slight pause there, you might have noticed there. It was me going, I haven't remembered what town we're in. We're back in Olivine City to challenge the lighthouse. Well, not challenge the lighthouse, we already challenged the lighthouse once, and then it didn't work. So we're going to go and finish challenging the lighthouse. And then... See, I'm pretty sure this is kind of weird, because I'm pretty sure the girl at the top of this place is the 7th gym leader. So... No, it wasn't that one. No, not the 7th, it's the 6th gym leader. So I still need to find the 5th. But yeah, so I came up here last time, walked around and went, oh no, there doesn't seem to be a way around. And then, of course, obviously there's a door here. There's quite clearly a door. And that dropped me out, okay. So, this is all new territory now. Hang on. New territory. That calls for the item finder. Nothing. Okay, great. Hidden item finder. I was going to say, if it's a regular item finder, it's shit, because there's one here. It's immediately failed at its job. It's like, nope, can't find an item. There's one there. Nope, can't find it. What's up, dude? So, this will be the first... Well, on camera at least, time that my new team get to fight. Obviously, I fought them numerous times, training them back up to the level where I could use them again, but they are, yeah, we're slightly overpowered for this level, for this area, so that's quite nice. But let's not get cocky. I only have, no one signed up, so I'm still only got 5 Pokemon. I haven't got quite a full team. There is a chance that I could get a 6th Pokemon, but it is remote. Basically, I still haven't had my Pokemon show up yet, which is either a Primate or a Mankey. Girafarig. No, keep battling. So, if the first Pokemon in a given route is a Primate or a Mankey, I can catch it as my Pokemon, but otherwise, we have to make do with what we've got. And what we've got's good. 2 fire types is, again, not great, but I think one of them's special and one of them's physical, so there's at least a little bit of diversity there. I think Doc Savage is got better special attack, and Machine Gun has got better physical attack, so that's something. So we're back to sort of just playing normally now, except now if anyone dies, we just get closer to a fail state. But that's always true. I've got a magnet. I'm pretty sure... Is that an evolution thing? Or is that a attack boost thing? Boosts the power of electric type moves. Okay. I don't know how it boosts the power of electric type moves. I mean, you could electrocute the magnet and make it into an electromagnet, I suppose. That would surely just boost the attack power of the magnet, though. Okay. So this guy apparently got bird Pokemon. I don't believe him. So he's got an empty cage. I mean, okay, Ledian's a flying type. I'll give you that. I should have swapped Maniac out. Oh well. Ledian's a flying type. I'll give him that much. Unfortunately, he's also a bug type. And haha, I'm a bird. Nom. Well, Maniac's kind of a bird. It's a flying type, but it's kind of... It's a weird thing, isn't it? Right, well, different normal, so CPT's not going to be good for this. Let's debut Arcanine, because I haven't even seen Arcanine yet. I literally evolved him, saved, turned off the game, and then reloaded. So this is the first time I've actually seen Arcanine in battle. In fairness, it's exactly the same as when he was a Growlithe. It's just a different portrait. He now looks like an Arcanine. I don't know what I was expecting, really. But look, now he can do... He's learnt from his dead Ponyta friend, Bitey. He can now do flame cartwheels himself. Oh, I was thinking, oh, is he taking damage? But the thing had a special move. Okay, unfortunately, that's a fire move. So, not fire move. I'm thinking of 2 things at once. It's a ground Pokemon, you're a fire dude, so let's get you out of there and switch in CPT. The big bear! There you go, boom! When I've been training, I turned off attack animations, so that it went a lot quicker. And it's kind of weird seeing the animations back in now, because I'm like, man, I don't remember strength taking like, nearly as long as this. last time I used it. It takes ages because he sort of goes, nah. Before it was just click, click, he's done damage. Brilliant. Which is great for training, but makes for boring footage. So, which is why I've turned them back on again. There we go. So yeah, CPT, solid. Ursaring is just a massive powerhouse. He is a good bear. He's stronger than your average bear. Is that the thing? Smarter than your average bear? Yeah, it is that. It is that. I was thinking that average bear doesn't sound right. I'm sure there's something different there, but no, I'm just misremembering. Let's put Maheen back at front and heal up. Do you know what would be really good for Pokemon is to have, and there might be an item that I'm just forgetting, would be to have like a potion, but an all potion, so it just heals 20. I mean, RPGs have that generally, but like, it just heals 20 HP to all people on your team, because it'd be quite useful in situations like this where I've got like 3 different people who are slightly injured, and I can't be bothered to go back to the Pokemon Center, so... Oh, hang on. Sorry. New room. New room, I didn't item find. See? This could be a turning point. I got a bubble mail. Right. Oh, it's Joey! How are you? Do you remember my super cool Lanoon? I do not! My Lanoon is different from regular Lanoon. It's like Lanoon that... Oh, wait, no, hang on. Joey's not the one I wanted. Joey's the one who talks about his Lanoon being in the top 2% of a Lanoon or something. He literally just said it. I didn't bother reading it because I realised what he was saying. I wanted the guy who offered me a Firestone, and that's not him. But I don't need it anymore. You can give me a Firestone. Knowing my luck, he will phone me up and go, hey, I found a Firestone for you. And it's like, thanks. Thanks. Just in the nick of time. Maybe if you'd given me that Firestone before, Bitey would have been strong enough to not die. So yeah, there's still quite a lot to this lighthouse left. I thought I was like right near the top, and you'd go out the window and fight maybe 2 dudes, and then you'd be at the top. But no, it's quite a lot. And this guy's a botanist. And, obviously, Delibird, well-known grass type, which is why Flame Wheel is going to be so good against him. Actually, I think he's ice type, but either way, that'll still do damage against him. Delibird is also the only shiny Pokemon I have ever caught legitimately. Which is annoying. I think I've mentioned it before, that Delibird's the only Pokemon I've caught legitimately. Delibird is obviously supposed to look like he's got a sack, and his whole moveset is around gifts. And he's got this very specific Santa theme that works with him being red and white. And then I got the shiny version. It's like, well, that's just the most useless thing ever. Legitimately caught other than the original red Gyarados in Pokemon Gold and Silver. I caught that, obviously. Look at that, it's Arcanine versus Arcanine. But I gave him Bone Rush! Because I thought, I'm pretty sure Bone Rush is a Cubone and Marowak move, obviously. But then I thought, well, Machine Gun's a dog. Dogs like bones. That's why he has Bone Rush. Plus it's a physical attack, and Machine's got quite decent physical attack, so... There we go, Bone Rush. He just runs up to him with a bone in his hand and goes... Gah! No, you can keep fighting a Wooper. Whoop whoop! Because I'm pretty sure... Wooper isn't normal. Okay. I keep getting Wooper confused with Wobbuffet, is the problem I keep having. Critical hit, but it's not very effective. It's effective enough. Squirtle. This time I will switch. For what should be obvious reasons. Annoyingly, my only 226s are both fire types, but... CPT can deal with this. There is... I've noticed it a few times, but not really sort of paid it any mind. At the top here, so a couple of Pokeballs wiggle, and it makes me think... Maybe one of them has a move that's super effective against water. And that's like maybe Machine Gun. Machine Gun's got fighting, ground, fire, and normal. I don't think any of those are super effective against water. So I'm not entirely sure why he's wiggling. Or whatever, I'm just going to slap him with a bear. That strategy, much like stomping on their heads with a horse hoof, slapping them with a bear, absolutely an effective strategy. Like, there's very few Pokemon, apart from, like, ghosts and rock Pokemon and stuff. Generally, if you can smash them. And a light ball. Another item, I don't know what it does. Raises the attack and... how by Pikachu, okay. So, useless to me. If I had a Pikachu, it'd be amazing. But I do not have a Pikachu. And I wonder if you have it as a Pikachu and then evolve it into a Raichu, does it stop working? That's interesting. Because they're always... Pikachu's obviously... Like, it's weird that they chose for their mascot a non-fully evolved Pokemon. Oh. Your thingy's hurt. There's a wonderful pharmacy in Cianwood, but that's across the sea and I can't leave Amphi unattended. Beep! Go. Yeah, I was going to say, I'll go get some medicine, but you didn't ask me until I talked to you again. Okay, so that explains why she's... Because, yeah, like, she is... I'm almost at the 6th gym leader. So I need to go to Cianwood, across the sea. So had I noticed that doorway, I could have spoken to her. She could have told me I need to go to Cianwood across the sea. I could have been like, oh, okay, maybe I can get to Cianwood across the sea. I would have gone there, fought the 5th gym leader as intended, and everyone would still be alive. That one tiny mistake... I don't know why I'm saving again, because I only saved a second ago. That one tiny mistake cost me the lives of 6 good Pokemon, including my legendary. Oh, that one hurts hard. Like, in fairness, he didn't actually accomplish anything, but there was potential there. And obviously, you know, like Filthy Dog and Bitey, who've been with me for a while. That's also important. So yeah, we came here briefly. This was the Battle Frontier, which I can't do. In fact, I've gone in there, and there's literally a dude blocking the doorway. He says, nope, can't Battle Frontier yet. So yeah, so let's... Now, I will be honest, I trained this area, because it was the sort of highest bit level-wise that I could get to, without going to an entirely new area. I did actually train here, and I have actually fought some of these trainers. So some of these dudes I talked to might not want to fight me. I think I've only fought a couple of them. I was tempted to just fight all of them, because I thought, well, obviously, trainers give better experience than wild Pokemon, but I thought, well, no, because then... No. That said, I did go back to... it was a cave with the perverts early on. Because when I was going back through the game and item finding whilst I was training, I went back to previous areas with the thinking, well, I've now got surf, so I can now surf to areas that had water pockets, had ponds and stuff that I didn't go to before. And I went back to that area. And there are a few trainers there as well, and so I fought them. That's basically it. That's not actually going to do any damage. Let's just do Ember. So there are some trainers that I have fought off screen, is what I'm saying. I'm sorry. But again, as I said, trainers, better XP than not trainers, so... You should... There we go. I was going to say, yeah, the burn should be enough to kill him. Boom, all 27 now. Ace Trainer Annie. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? No, you just beat my Pokemon up. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Go away! Hang on, I'm healing my Pokemon. Well, at least stop singing. I can't make any promises. You've been hit by a smooth Pokemon trainer. I'll go away now. Sorry, Annie. Yeah, I think I've definitely fought... Yeah, I have fought her. I remember her. Yeah, we'll pick off these swimmers who are fighting with incredibly ill-equipped Pokemon. Like Arbok. Actually, snakes can swim, so, I mean, yeah, Arbok's fine. Snakes swimming are weird as well. It's like... Well, it's kind of like what they do when they're on the ground, but in water, and you wouldn't think that would work. Like, you'd think a snake would have to be like an eel and have some sort of fins or flippers. But no. No, it doesn't. If you have a snake that has fins or flippers, it might be an eel. Just FYI. The good thing is he paralysed me first, which means he now can't poison me. The bad thing is that I'm now paralysed. But I can cure that. But let's switch, because 1, that's a Seadra, and 2, I'm paralysed. Also, CPT, my only female Pokemon now. I went from having one male and 5 females, I had a harem team, to having a reverse harem, actually, now. There's 1 female and 4 men. And it's my mother bear. She's just right. Oh, god damn it. Poison my bear. That's not just right at all. That's too hard. Or too soft. Or too hot. Or too poisonous. Raticate. Let's switch because you're poisoned. Honestly. See, I'm not sure what Maniac is. Because he starts off as an egg thing. And then he becomes a kind of weird egg bird thing. And then he becomes... I guess it's a bird, but it's like more like a jet. I don't know. I don't know what you would describe... What are the Pokedex entries for Togetic, actually? Let me... I don't really know... I haven't read Pokemon entries normally. But I am fairly curious what Togetic is counted. I might not actually be able to read its entry, in fairness. Because I don't have the national dex yet. Let's see... Hang on, do I not at least have... Oh no, because I don't have I caught it as a Togetic, so I don't have Toga... Because Togepi and I don't know what the second version is called. Yeah, that is Togetic. Oh no, it's Togekiss. Yeah, so Togepi and Togetic. Keep going, it's Togekiss. Togetic from Gold and Silver, and then Togekiss was added on afterwards. You needed a special item, I think, to level it up. But that means I have to defeat the Elite Four before I can get its Pokedex entry. So we don't know what it is. Oh, I should probably, heal my status effects before I start running around. That's important. So, Paralyze heal. For the dog. And ooh, I'm low on antidotes. I need to top up on those when I get to town. Poison is still a scary thing. Let's save as well in case the water drip. I don't know why I have to keep justifying it when I save. You know why I'm saving. The game's broken. I save every couple of fights just so that I don't have to keep redoing too much every time the game inevitably shits the bed. And I have to cut stuff out. We're 27, 28 parts into this now, however many parts into this. You know the deal. I shouldn't have to keep justifying myself. And I will, because I'll forget this conversation, as I do. I genuinely forget the things that I say during these recordings as I say them. Moments after I mean, you've seen me. I've watched people I've read stuff or watched people say stuff in-game. Go away, Todd. And then... seconds later have forgotten exactly what it was that they said. So I think there is actually a cave over here that I haven't gone and explored. I suppose I can poke my head in. I don't know whether I might need whirlpools or something for that. Yeah, because I was training down here because there were Nido Queens. It was quite good. Although Nido Queen is ground, so let's swap in Maniac. I thought that, Super. God damn it, I've only got one more antidote. Oh. This is going to be a tense... This is going to be a tense trip into town. I might... Given that I've only got one more antidote, I might forego exploring the cave and go to town so I can stock up. Just because... Well, I mean, because I don't want to die, obviously. I'm in a situation now where... I'm at the beginning of a fail state at this point. Like, and at this point, if I do fail, I won't restart. That will be the end of our adventures in Johto. We won't even get to Kanto. So, I'd rather not fail. I want to beat the Elite Four twice. I think I have to fight them twice. But if we lose, let me say it now. If the 5 Pokemon I've got here die, and no one else signs up before they die, that's it. Game over. Pokemon's over. So, don't say I didn't warn you when it happens. And it will happen, because I'm not very good at this game. And the odds are very much against me. So, I'm just setting the expectation now, so that you know what the deal is. And it's not a surprise when I go, well, that's the end of that then. Because it could, because I mean, yeah, so, I mean, me, yeah, so there's that Whirlpool. Other than me being awful, which is the direct cause of at least 6 Pokemon. I mean, in fact, me being an idiot was the direct result of, was the direct cause of my entire last team dying, because I didn't notice that friggin' door. And I didn't realise the order of the Pokemon trainers, the gym leaders either. But also just me doing stupid things like trying to switch, trying to get a fire guy to fight a ground guy and stuff like that. You've been watching, you know, unless you've decided to start with this episode, which is weird. I don't know why you've decided to do that. I mean, maybe you just saw Arcanine on the thumbnail and thought, "Ooh, I love Arcanine!" And, Growlithe being on the thumbnail for the last 10 episodes, you thought, nah, not a big fan of Growlithe, but Arcanine, I'm in. Consider me vested. No, consider my interest vested. That's what I meant to say. Not consider me vested, that just means you've put a vest on. I don't care if you've put a vest on. What you do with a vest is your own business. Okay, so I don't think it's too far. Here we go. Because I don't think it's too much. Oh, here we are. Right. So find the camera. No. Try and break my game. I should probably. Oh, well, whatever. Hey, you're a fisherman. No, okay. So you give me a rod. I'd say I hope you give me a rod. I haven't used any of the rods yet because I haven't been in a situation where I've needed to. In a regular Nuzlocke, the rods are always quite good to go back to places that don't have bushes, but do have a body of water, because you can sort of, stock up. When you've got a finite number of Pokemon that you can catch due to a arbitrary subscriber list, hang on. Pokemon to this gym. This is the Pokemon Center. Uses fighting type, tries to fool psychics and defend the track the gym leader is into waterfall training. He won't be able to hear you unless you somehow stop the pounding water. You're in the wrong place. Hang on, is the game glitched again? No, the game seems to be fine. You're just in the wrong place. Is this a joint Pokemon Center gym? No. Why are you here? A confused old man. There's Violet. Okay, you stopped talking midway. Have you met this maniac in this city? Yes, he's on my team. Always bragging about his rare Pokemon. Have you seen my shiny Tyranitar? Who at the moment is being sorely underused because he's completely well over leveled. So, several islands between here and Olivine. A mythical sea creature supposedly lives there. I don't know which one that would be. Do you not have a shop? Do you seriously not have a Pokemon? What is with you little hick towns and your lack as a Suicune? Why is Suicune there? Why is the Suicune there? Okay. Should I go and fight it, or should I... I mean, it's not going to be a Suicune. When I go and... If I go and fight it, it's not going to be a Suicune. It's going to be like a Rattata or something. But I could... I mean, I haven't caught a Pokemon in this town, so if someone signs up, I suppose I could go and fight it, I guess? Inwood Pharmacy. Okay, I can probably get some antidotes and stuff here. Let's figure stuff out first. The lighthouse Pokemon is in trouble. I got it. Maybe rather than relying on Pokemon to do all of our electric needs, we should, build generators and stuff. We have cars. I don't know how... do the cars do they just have an electrode inside? Or something? This is awfully cruel. Okay, he only has healing stuff. He doesn't have any antidotes or anything. Okay. We'll just have to keep that in mind, that for the time being, I can't heal. I have a lot of... Let's grab some of these, though, just for emergencies. I don't need to save my money for Pokeballs at the moment, so... What does Full Heal do? He has all the stats problems with a single Pokemon. Yeah, let's get 3 of those. That'll be in a pinch, that'll be a good substitute for an antidote. Oh yeah, I'm gonna use my item finder in this new town. But yeah, I suppose, like I said, it's not going to be an Arcanine when I go and speak to it if it makes me fight it. So there's not really any benefit to not fighting it at the moment, because where is this secret item? What the heck? Where is it? Is it inside the Pokemon Center? No. Oh, I see. I think it's picking up 2 items and it's confusing it. But I got a Calcium, actually quite a good item. Okay, no, it was just the 1 item, and it was just getting confused for some reason. That's cool. That's cool. Hey. You can use Fly and get back to Olivine instantly. Can someone teach me Fly? I don't have Fly yet. Do you know how to fly? You the gym leader, come see me. Okay, good. She'll teach me Fly when I defeat Gym Boy here. Oh, okay, the Safari Zone's over there. Well, again, there's no point... The Safari Zone is literally just to catch Pokemon, so there is 0 point me going there at the moment. I'm trying to the Pokemon Trainer 2. I tried to reach the tower and dive into the ocean. I've got all off into many things. Well, I take things easy now. Listen to the waves and winds on the beach. What you're saying is, you're a loser. I've got no time for you. I'm Jackman. I'm the champion. I mean, I'm not yet the champion, but I figure everyone else in this bloody region is calling them the champion prematurely. Why can't I? Do you know what? Screw it. I'm not... it's unlikely that I'm going to get enough sign-ups for... No, okay, no, it's not a fight, it's just an event. Yo, Jackman! Oh, swoon! That was Suicune just now. I only caught a quick glimpse, but I thought I saw Suicune running on the waves. Beautiful and grand, it races through towns and roads at simply awesome speed. It's wonderful. I want to see Suicune as well. I'll battle you as a trainer to earn Suicune's respect. Okay, I don't know, I can't remember who you are. Botanist Christine. And the game crashed. Good job, I saved! There we go, that worked better. Still don't know who you are. I remember this guy who talked to me before, when we were at the tower. But I still don't remember what he is. I don't know, he might be a member of the Elite Four, or he might be a... I don't know. I don't think he's a trainer. I'll have a look. He might be the 6th. He might be the 8th gym leader, and maybe I'm just not remembering him. I mean, why would I remember him as the 8th gym leader? I haven't fought the 8th gym leader yet, but Wormadon. That's Bugs. So let's run that Maniac. Yeah. Pretty sure Wormadon's. Yeah, it is Bug one. Or it might be Grass. Either way, flying should be good against it. There we go. There we go. Super effective. I'm the best. I remember some type advantages. That's how you know I'm the best. Yay. Murkrow. That's a dark flying Pokemon. Yeah, go on, Dark. You can have a crack at him. Dark and flying, neither of which is good against fire, so smash him. I don't think you've got anything that's good against him, though, in fairness, but we can fire spin him. Oh, you missed. It's going to do 25 damage. It's the good thing about Nightshade, is I know exactly how much damage it will do even when it's used against me. So you did another 25 damage, which means, and because I've got my Fire Spin active at the moment, I don't have to do anything. Well, it's not doing a huge amount of damage, but I can use a Fresh Water to recover the exactly 50 points that I've lost. Haha! And then he'll hit me with another Nightshade and take off half that, but that's... I know he hit me with a Wing Attack this time. Which... slightly more, I think. Whatever. Ember! I need a better fire attack. My two fire attacks for Doc Savage at the moment are Fire Spin and Ember, which are, well, neither's great. Like, Ember's the move you get for your Charmander at level 5, and Fire Spin is the fire equivalent of Bind. Didn't he have 5 Pokemon? I don't think I beat 5 Pokemon. Okay, he's got a hard-on for Suicune. That's what I've learnt from that dude. Let's have a quick look. It's my trainer card I need to look at. No, he is not the 8th gym leader. He must be a member of the Elite Four then. Unless... maybe he was the 4th gym leader. Whitney was 3rd. I don't remember who the first two were, because they're not important. Wallace? Maybe? Oh. Maybe he might be the 4th gym leader. I can't remember. I really can't remember. They've got... again, I happily admit that I'm a Gen 1er. I remember all 8 gym leaders from Kanto. But the Johto gym leaders, nothing. Absolutely nothing. I remember some of the other generation gym leaders a bit better, but... actually, I say that. I can remember their faces, but not many of their names. I think it is just Gen 1 that I remember best. Everything else is just... secondary. What have we got? This is our Cameron the photographer, who's clearly a fisherman. I think I've visited all these houses now. I haven't talked to you people. Oh man, maybe you did, because you're talking about a sea creature. Oh, I might need Whirlpool to get to the sea creature. Silverwing, okay, it's Lugia. Right. So I'm almost certainly definite that the Silverwing is for Lugia. And then the red, is it the red? It's the Rainbow Feather or something for Ho-Oh. Constructing us. So it's not even finished yet. Okay, so we don't have anything to do there. Right, well, I mean, that's all we've got to do in this area, because we killed... well, it's not all we've got to do in this area, but it's all we've got to do in this area other than the gym. So let's go and do the gym. Because that's how we progress. In fairness, I do have the medicine now. I could go and go back, heal, and fight the 6th gym leader, but we've gotten enough trouble fighting gym leaders out of turn, so... No, you're all off. Oh, come on, there were 2 of you! How did he spin it past 2 of you? Oh, I think we lost it there. Total 0 points, new record. Thanks! That's not a record. If I score 0, it's not a record. I could have not played and done as well.